The hunt reaches its climax. Sui stands transformed, a hybrid of girl and beast, her power radiating enough pressure to make even a seasoned killer pause. But Dr. Hamoda isn't just any killer. Realizing she's outmatched in a physical brawl, she retreats, not out of fear, but to draw her prey into a far more lethal web. The doctor's mind is her deadliest weapon. To her, Sui is just another specimen. The choice is simple: nerve gas, choking gas, or something much worse. Sui lunges, shattering the glass in a desperate pursuit, unaware that she is no longer the hunter. She is walking straight into the slaughterhouse. With a smirk of pure condescension, Hamoda watches. She sees the power, the sigil, but above all, she sees the naivety of a child. In an instant, the air turns to poison. Hamoda's sigil allows her to manifest chemical warfare at will. Sui is blinded, her strength rendered useless by an invisible fog of pain. This is the end of the line. With a syringe of napalm in hand, the doctor prepares to finish her research once and for all. Sui is trapped, gasping for air, staring into the face of death. Crash! The walls of the facility don't just break, they explode. A massive armored vehicle tears through the concrete, shattering the doctor's perfect plan in a hail of glass. Hamoda can only watch in shock as her lethal tools are crushed under the weight of iron. The momentum of the game has shifted in a heartbeat. Stepping through the smoke with a heavy machine gun and a gas mask of his own, a new titan enters the fray. I'm Ryuji of the Sunset Ravens. And I'm here to finish this. The confrontation turns lethal. A gas-masked soldier from the Sunset Ravens corners the notorious Red Viper. She's a poison specialist, but she didn't expect the SR to invade her territory in Shibuya. Panic sets in as the young Sui uses her water sigil to instantly freeze a burning jeep. For a chemist like Red Viper, a water user is her natural enemy. She realizes she's outclassed and outnumbered. She chooses to run. The soldier prioritizes the injured Suzune, ordering Sui to provide medical aid while he stays on the hunt. He's not letting this chemist escape. Red Viper is cornered but desperate. If she doesn't kill the witnesses now, her identity is blown. She pulls out her trump card, a deadly chemical syringe. There's no hiding. Using her tracking abilities, Sui pinpoints the doctor's location. 150 meters out and closing. The hunt is on. The distance is closing, but Red Viper isn't running anymore. She stands her ground, waiting for the soldier to enter her kill zone. The soldier thinks he has the advantage at this range, but the doctor has a trick up her sleeve. She prepares a lethal throw that looks more like a suicide mission. With a crazed look in her eye, she winds up. The soldier is stunned. Nobody should be able to land an attack from this far away. She launches a glass vial with the force of a bullet. It cuts through the air, defying logic and physics. Boom! A massive explosion rocks the area. The soldier is left reeling, wondering if she's some kind of pro athlete. With a haunting laugh, the Red Viper vanishes into the night. The battle explodes. A crazed doctor is raining down lethal projectiles with speed that defies human limits. Even the veteran Ryuji is shaken. This girl isn't just a newbie hunter, she's a literal monster in motion. Ryuji loses sight of his target in the chaos and calls for Sui, but the backup is already one step ahead. Suzune has vanished into the woods to hunt the hunter. Deep in the shadows, the doctor reveals her trump card, phenethylamine. By chemically unbinding her muscle limiters, she now possesses the raw power to snap a human neck like a dry twig. She's baiting Ryuji into a close-quarters death trap. But Ryuji isn't biting. He stops dead in his tracks, mocking her position. He begins unloading his drum mag into the canopy, screaming for her to come out and face her end. The doctor sees an opening. Thinking Ryuji is just a reckless brawler with a big gun, she leaps from the trees for the kill shot. She thinks it's game over, but she just fell for the ultimate bait. Out of nowhere, Suzune drops like a predator from the sky, crashing into the doctor mid-air. The tables haven't just turned, they've been demolished. How did she see through the blinding gas? The secret is in the horn. Suzune's sigil acts as a biological sonar, a sensory device that makes hiding from her impossible. The doctor is paralyzed by the sheer utility of this power. The doctor manages to fling Suzune off, but the strain has wrecked her arm. Before she can recover, the cold steel of a barrel meets her forehead. Ryuji has arrived. One choice, surrender or die. The doctor realizes the terrifying truth. These two weren't just fighting, they were perfectly synchronized. With a bitter growl, she throws in the towel. The interrogation begins. Ruji doesn't play games, one lie, and it's a bullet to the brain. He demands to know about her clan, Olive Tree. Her answer: it's a clan of loners with zero loyalty. But in the Darwin's game, truth is the most dangerous weapon of all. A doctor who saves lives by day, but hunts them by night. She didn't assault Suzune for money, she did it because she loves the game. And to protect her secret, she's ready to kill again. She pulls her trump card, a vial of VX gas, formula. One spill, and everyone dies. She demands her freedom, but she's staring into the eyes of a professional. She thinks she sees an opening. A moment to strike. But Ruji doesn't flinch. He knows the look of a killer, and her eyes just gave her away. The poisonous snake starts to rattle. Desperate, she begs for her life, swearing she'll quit the D-game forever. But in this world, a predator's word is worth nothing. She swears on God, her conscience, and her life. But the truth is written in the air, it's all pure bullshit. Bang! One shot to end the lies. Ruji doesn't do cheap oaths. He only does results. The poison stays in the tube, and the doctor stays in the dirt. Operation complete. But as one threat is buried, new monsters are rising in the shadows. Enter the Trinity Club. A VIP room where the elite play with lives like they're chips on a table. Meet the Miss, an executive with a very expensive problem. The Sunset Ravens are bad for business. By banning D-games, Kaname is hitting these vultures where it hurts, their wallets. And they've called in Kanehira to fix it. The contract is out. The target, Kaname Sudu. The only problem: the Raven has vanished, and the hunt is just beginning. The hunt for Sudu Kaname has officially begun. A mysterious man with glasses is scouring Shibuya for the Ravens, but even his best probes can't find a trace of Kaname. He turns to the one person who knows all the secrets, the Miss. The Miss doesn't just have information, she has a proposal. She offers a guaranteed one-on-one showdown with Kaname. The man is intrigued, the deal of a lifetime is on the table. Using her power as a bookmaker, the Miss reveals a secret D-game event is about to launch. She has the privilege to insert one guest player into the chaos. A lethal pact is formed, she provides the opportunity, and he provides the raw strength. The contract is set. The next stage of the Darwin's game is revealed, a hunting game. With Kaname's photo in hand and a sinister smile, the trap is laid. The real game starts now.